The Terps with a 2-run shot back in the bottom half of the first inning thanks to Matt Shaw extending his program record home runs, and that's number 19 on the season, extending his Big Ten lead as well.
And what a way to get a couple milestones in his career. That's career hit number 200 for him, and now he's up to 150 career RBIs.
So 5-2 as we head to the bottom half of the second inning, and Bobby Zamarzlak will lead the inning off for the Terps. And Nate, he's started to up that average up to 268, hitting .321 over his past 10 games. Takes high for ball one.
0 for 2 with 2 walks yesterday, but he was working good at bats. 10 for 36 in conference play. With the big story with Zamarzlak this year has been that on-base percentage, sitting at .466 right now.
He's reached base in 21 of his last 22 games, and that's been his calling card throughout his time here in College Park. The power's been there, but as you mentioned, he's been an on-base machine for the Terps. Nearly hit by the pitch there and gets in front of the count 2-1.
420 career on-base percentage and 500 at-bats.
Swing and a miss, and the count now even at 2. Kaminska looking to replicate McCoy's strong second inning. That one's chopped over the third. That's a good start. Carey with the throw in time for out number 1.
Carey was partly responsible for that big play for Nick LaRusso in the game yesterday. It was a soft ground ball that could have been an inning-ending double play, but instead led to Maryland getting those 5 runs.
Kevin Keister at the plate. Made a pretty good bid last week for Big Ten Player of the Week, but his teammate Matt Shaw won that award, hitting .517 over his past 7 games. One for 4 yesterday with a run.
At the beginning of the season, Keister was not bringing the same power he did last year. Had 11 homers last year, 15 doubles, but in these past couple weeks, those numbers have shot up. He only had 2 homers, and he's had about 7 or 8 games ago. Now he's got 6 on the season. He's also had 11 doubles.
And during those last 7 games, 4 homers, 17 RBIs. Hitting just under 300 on the season. And during this hot streak, Coach Vaughn said he's seen a lot of fastballs in the 9-hole, and he's just trying to get on base for the top of the order and give those guys a chance to bring him in, and he's certainly done a good job at that.
That's what you have to do as that 9-hitter, the second leadoff guy, flip the lineup over, and he's been doing a great job of it.
Blast one out to left field. Swanson looks up, and that one is over the scoreboard. Home run number 7 for Kevin Keister, and the Terps cut into Nebraska's lead further. It's 5-3 here in the second.
We've been talking about how Keister's power has surged the past couple weeks, and look at that, a home run over the scoreboard. You rarely ever see that here at Bob Turtle Smith Stadium. As we're going to take another look at it right here, man. Keister gets a breaking ball, elevated just as Shaw's was, and man, what power from Keister. You see it goes over the turtle there in the Bob Turtle Smith Stadium sign. What a blast for Keister, and Maryland starting to creep back up to now a 2-run deficit.
Stay hot, Kevin Keister, 5 homers in this past 8 games. And that is the production that Coach Vaughn expects from the bottom of the order. Jace Kaminska getting hit by the long ball, or getting hit hard by the long ball early. 2 homers in the first 2 innings and a line out from Schliger for out number 2.
Schliger always puts the bat to the ball well. Had a couple of line outs yesterday, and right there is able to go the other way, but plays right into the fielding position of Matthews.
Matt Shaw back at the plate, the reigning Big Ten Player of the Week. And Nate, we talked about the power. A program record tying 4 consecutive games with a home run last week. That's the 2nd time he's done that in his career. And he hits another one, this time out to right center field, and that one is gone. Matt Shaw is on another level right now.
The bats are heating up for Maryland. Shaw now with his second of the game, make that number 49 in his career, number 20 on the season. We take another look at it. Gets that fastball in the same exact spot he did in the first at bat. He took it to left center in the first, takes it to right center here in the second.
Matt Shaw stays hot. That's 17 homers in his past 30 games, and the Terps have cut the Huskers' lead to 1 here in the second. And Nate, you can't say enough about this Maryland offense as that one's grounded over the third in time for out number 3. The Terps strike back with 2 more homers thanks to the 9-hole hitter in Keister and the 2-hole hitter in Shaw, a multi-homer day for him. And we head to the top half of the third with the Terps trailing 5-4 on Big Ten Plus.